What up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Listen. Oh, man. Look. I love marriage. I would want to encourage people to get married. I think it's great. I think it's the perfect launching point to start building a life for family and children. But then I come across stories like this, right? And I'm going to play this clip. Shout out to Tasha K. Part of this clip came from her, and then I'm going to get back to the video.
What your husband say about you down there, in Delaware from Brooklyn, Mr. Umar Face, Pan-Africans?
He met him. Well, he met him on 5/18, at the Haiti event last year, briefly. But so with me, I knew there would never be anything romantical happening. So it wasn't like, oh, let me disclose this information real quick because, I need to. Like, I'm not that type. Like, because I never did anything with the man. I never will. So it was just more like a connection. Because in all honesty, like, Umar is so great, like, as a human, but a lot of the views are so skewed that if I went down that rabbit hole, my African husband probably would ship me off to Haiti somewhere to get a Haitian beating. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. So I just kept it real low-key, like, oh, this is Dr. Umar, But, me being who I am and traveling and being on television and radio and doing the things that I do, he knows that I have a lot of friends and a lot of people I'm connected to. So he knew that what I went for was to promote Black, excellence, and that's what I thought we were doing. But and again, this is not to bash Umar, but when he came for you, Tasha, that's when I had to send you that information.
Thank you.
Because I couldn't do it. You're welcome. I couldn't do it because I'm like, Umar, like, I know you personally. Like, everybody else confront. Like, when I spoke to her about that, she proceeded to tell him also that I was married, and he was shook. He was like, not Anaya A. And I was like, when I saw him, that was the first thing out of his mouth, because he thought I was going to get married to him that night on 9/11. And I was like, no, I never told you because I, really was in love with you. I thought you were going to change. You never changed. You have all this nasty stuff you're doing still. It's never changed from 2012 to now. I was behind you in support. Everybody I talked bad about you, I had your back. But how can I marry you when you have not changed in 10 years? And that night, he proceeded to carry on with the foolishness with two of those sisters.
So now that you've seen this video, and I'm laughing because it's frustrating. This is not funny at all. This woman had feelings for somebody, got married, didn't broadcast her marriage, and her excuse behind that was, oh, we just had like a little small ceremony. No. Social media, you can have the smallest ceremony in the world. You can have 5 people there and everybody can know that you're married, right? So she didn't tell nobody in mass that she got married. She hid the fact that she was married from Dr. Umar and hid the fact that she had feelings for Dr. Umar from her husband. So you have your husband meeting this dude, and then you trying to play it down. Oh, this is just Dr. Umar, yada, yada. He came to this event, yada, yada. And then you all up in Dr. Umar's face, and you already married, but you're not mentioning nothing. Which also mean that when you went around this guy, you had to take your wedding ring off, because anybody that has seen somebody and you didn't have a wedding ring on, and then now that you got one on, men look for that. Now, what would have happened if this whole situation would have went left? Women don't realize that they put men in danger, right? Because you are somebody's wife now. You have a man that's trying to invest in you, and you all up in this other dude's face that got some type of feeling for you. You have feelings for him, and then you bouncing out on your husband 2 or 3 times in a different state, staying overnight. I don't care if it was at a hotel. Like, don't nobody really know what's going on. And I know that your husband didn't okay that, with the premise of him knowing she has feelings for this guy. Stuff like that. Men have died behind this. Men have died behind this crap. You can't tell no husband don't be jealous. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell no husband don't be jealous. Like, yo, this is my wife. And since Dr. Umar didn't know that she was married, you can't even blame him. The whole purpose of her story was to really show the world like how much she was in love with Dr. Umar and was willing to disrespect her husband, being all up in his face without telling him the truth. So she lying to two men. At this point, she don't deserve either one of them. Oh man, listen. If he would have divorced her, it's justified. These type of games really get me hurt. But go check out the whole thing on Tasha K's channel and leave y'all a comment when y'all see the video. I could be off. I don't think I am, but I could be off. Like you can't. She's just a liar. So homie, whoever you are, if you ever see this video, bro, she gonna lie about something else. And she's already shown that, and then she met up with him again, and then they start vibing out again. Vibing out to what? What are you vibing out to another dude for when you married? Like, vibing out to what? Oh, but it wasn't nothing sexual. Listen, you cannot tell me that this man planned to marry you just on the whim if you wasn't throwing choosing signals. Come on, man. Ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. And I hope her husband didn't buy that crap. Oh, well, he was just planning to marry. We had no... Man, listen. Ain't no guy trying to be all extra close to nobody and try to start any type of family situation knowing that you already married to somebody. That's why when the other woman mentioned to him that you were married, that's why he dropped the whole situation. Because he saw what you was on, man. Well, listen. Please like, subscribe, and share. And let me know what y'all think.